welcome to another short episode of Curt's Corner. And this one actually has to deal with anger and how I get to deal with anger these days. So you're probably asking me, what are you angry about? Well, how about waking up to a house that smells like a car's been running in it all night because your neighbor, yes, the same stupid, crappy neighbor, was working on a car in his closed garage all night with it frickin' running. Okay. So, I've had all day to think about it. It's 3:30 in the evening, and this happened about 12 hours ago when Liz got up to go to work. And what should have happened was we should have called the police right when it happened. But I think what I'm going to do is just keep you guys abreast of what's happening with my neighbor. The cool part about it for the neighbor is I don't drink anymore. and why that's cool for the neighbor is because I haven't gone over there and acted like a fool. So what I did is I went to my relaxing place today. I went down, I moved some furniture with my boss. I went down and hung out on my boat for a couple hours, and I kind of got my thoughts together. And I came home. I was going to turn on the TV and just chill out. And the father of this dickhead pulled in. So what I did is, first what I did is I called the police and asked them what my options were. I've called the condo. I've written the condo association. Blah, 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 blah. And basically, our friends for the next few weeks are going to be animal control because the dog barks at ungodly hours of the day and night, and the police when this kid is actually working on his car. Now, what I did is, again, I was sitting here and I see the kid's Lexus pull in, and I start steaming immediately because I'm really quite angry. I took a deep breath. I went out and talked to the dad. And I said, hey, look, we woke up this morning. All we could smell is exhaust fume in our condo. And it's because your son was working on the car in the garage all freaking night long. And he swore to me that it wasn't his son. But yet, we saw his son and the guy who was here all day yesterday, this morning. We watched the other guy take his dog, get in his car, and leave. And it's incredible. These guys work all night long until we wake up. And I actually thought it had stopped because I was working nights. I do know that on a couple of occasions I'd had to turn around and come, I'd leave to go to work. I get like 2 miles down the road, I forget my badge or something and have to come back home to get it. And when I pull in, he's already in the garage. So I know that for a while he was waiting for me to go to work. And then he would go out and work on his car. But how I handle my anger now compared to how I handled it in years past is miraculous. And that's the only word I can use. And I use miraculous because I'm here taping this video instead of being in jail for whooping his ass. It's incredible. I got a lot of people in my life that I get to thank when I see them for the fact that I get to handle this without whooping his ass. Every bone in my body wants to go whoop his ass. I can't do that. And like I said, I handle things a little bit differently today. Like I said, I talked to the police. They told me I need to call them when it's happening, or when he's actually working on his car in the garage, and animal control for the dog. But what I chose to do, and before all that happens, is go and talk to the father, who again denies that his son was working in the garage all night. But like I said, we know differently. The good thing about this whole thing is that summertime's coming, and I spend a lot more time on the boat, so there's a lot of things I won't have to deal with until the winter rolls around. But besides the boat cruising and the hiking, I promise you I'll keep you abreast of what happens between me, the jerk, and his family. And I'll just keep smiling and try and handle my anger the best way possible. But until then, thanks for coming out and watching a short Kurt's Corner. We'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.